the final question for this interview. How do you strategically network with dental students, adcoms, professors after your interview? I know that you talked about taking phone numbers as much as possible. How do you follow up with them?
This is going to sound drastic and modern because it does not apply to other industries. This doesn't apply to corporate. This doesn't apply to defense government things. But in dentistry, you will find that a lot of people in today's day and age, despite being conservative, despite it being a traditional profession, they will text. So if you take a phone number, text them the next day. Text them an article, text them a thank you, text them to meet up for drinks, text them about that new restaurant that opened up down the block, text them when you're in town, text them if it's 4th of July. So keep texting people and trying to meet up in the real world when you're going through their city, or when something cool is happening, or if something that, if someone's into art and there's an impressionist gallery going on, text them about it. If someone was in the Army Navy, text them about the Army Navy football game. Like, find out what's important to them and text them about interests that that they will like.
And do it systematically, because you might have a list of contacts, let's say 500 people, and it gets hard to manage that list. So you just have to be very systematic about saving those numbers, knowing who are in what school, and just be very good at just connecting with them, understanding their needs. Yeah.
Sorry. So here's my confession. You brought this up. It's an excellent point. Be good about saving their numbers. I am terrible with names sometimes, and I know a lot of people with the same name. So what I do is, in front of them, like for doctors and dentists, I have a whole row of like doctors, obviously. So whenever it's a doctor, you always put Dr. so-and-so. And that way it's already setting it apart from other people. So, if you're looking for someone who's a colleague or a doctor, you're going to go to the D in your phone and you're going to find all of them.
Yeah.
I always also put an identifying feature next to it. So if it's like Dr. Steve Albelda, UPenn, you want to put Dr. Joseph Newell, Temple. So you want to put like something in front of them, or, Dr. Rick Wilson, Dental Spa, things like that. So that next time, 2 years down, you get a text message or you get a phone call, you know exactly who it is. And you're not like, Rick, who Rick? Which Rick is this? Is it that
a lot of
Rick
people have the
Rick?
same first name.
Yeah. That's my method.
Yeah, that's awesome that you mentioned that. I also have like a spreadsheet of people that I know, and these days everyone is on LinkedIn. Basically, you can save their professional connection by that. You can reach out to them via LinkedIn. Sometimes they list their Gmail address or other email provider address, so you can always connect with them. Just mention who you are, how did you meet, and just then throw out something that might be useful to them.
Exactly.